Hi, I'm Drayton Fraley, and today I'm here in this Mazda B3000, and we're going to look at short-term trim, fuel trim, and long-term fuel trim. And we're going to look at some numbers on a scan tool, and I'm going to show you the significance of those numbers. So I've turned my scan tool on now, and I have to select the model car. So I'm going to select a Mazda, because that's what we're in. Select the year. It's a truck, B3000. Engine PCM, automatic. Okay, what we're using. We're going to go to data stream. And for the purpose of the test, I'm going to slow down the video a little bit, and I'm going to record over and give you guys some details. So here on the scan tool, we're looking at the engine coolant temp is 189 degrees, so the car's warmed up. The air intake temp is 128 degrees Fahrenheit. That's probably because it's all inside of the motor there. Here we can see the vehicle's RPM. It's sitting at idle, it's running at idle. Sparks 21 degrees advanced there. 28, 18. Alright, there we go. The top one there is the long-term fuel trim. The second one is the second bank's long-term fuel trim. And you can see where it says fuel trim short-term. Those numbers aren't changing enough to where it would indicate a problem. If we were going like plus and minus 10 or more, we could say that there was a problem. For instance, like if we were plus 25 at idle on our short-term trim or fuel trim term, excuse me, or short-term fuel trim, it could indicate that there was a vacuum leak, especially if when you drive the vehicle it evens itself out. Things like that could be indicated. You could have a awareness of a faulty fuel pump, and also, I mean, it really tells you about all healthiness of the car. Looking at the fuel trims. Looking at these fuel trims, though, like I say, the long term is at its highest. It looks like 3, and at its lowest on the second bank is 3. The highest on the first bank is 3. The lowest on the second bank is 2. And they're not really changing all that much. And you can see that there's not a huge swing in between that and the short-term fuel trims. So this just indicates it's a healthy system. It's a healthy running vehicle. And you can just watch those waveforms for a little bit, and it'll help you understand and know whether or not there is a problem, especially if you have a big swing in there.
There's not that much difference in between the short trims. Like it's 4.3 like average.
Now, I did slow the video down so I could see the numbers a little bit more clearly. That was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to slow it down, because if with the short term fuel trim especially, it's changing very, 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 very fast. And again, you can see there's no huge spikes of anything anywhere where it's leaning itself out, which would be anything in the positive, and where it's where it's going lean would be in the positive, and where it's going rich when it would be in the negative, because it's trying to add fuel if it's lean and trying to take fuel away if it's rich. So everything in this car looked very good, though. I mean, thank you for watching.